enter the tournament or purchase pro match tickets, visit www.unitedhealthcareusopen.com.
Back superstar has been a top performer on the IRT Tour for years and has possessed some of the best racket skills of any player in the world. Don't let his cool, calm demeanor fool you. This guy is out to win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Tijuana, Mexico, the number 4 ranked player in the world, Alvaro Beltran.
Legacies, family, wait, see, look like a panda, going out like a Montana, honey, done it, legacies, family, wait, see,
and the referee, Rodrigo Montoya.
Man on the macho like Randy, the chopper go out to the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IRT Network. This is Mauricio Zalata broadcasting for you live from Minneapolis, Minnesota for the 2016 U.S. Open Racquetball Championships. We are ready for our first round of 16 match in the men's professional IRT Tour. We have 2 great players here today. Alvaro Beltran taking on Bobby Horn. This is the first game, 0 serving 0. We're going to take a look at the draw and let you guys know how these guys got here. Starting with Bobby Horn. Bobby Horn played in the qualifying draw, coming in as number 4. Played Tim Prigo from Oregon. Took him out in 3 games. Went on to play Mauricio Zalata in the round of 32s in the main draw. Wins that match in 5 games, and now is playing Alvaro Beltran. Let's take a look at the main draw. We have Alvaro Beltran from Mexico taking out Mauro Rojas from California in 4 games. Now facing David Bobby Horn. One serving 2. Good pinch by Bobby. David, also known as Bobby. Two serving 2. There has been a lot of talk about this match. A lot of people thinking David can take Alvaro out, so it's definitely going to be a close match. Great match to have live. We're going to try to give you guys some updates from other matches going on here at the Target Center. We may be able to get some other matches live on the Facebook website. We're gonna try. There's a lot of great matches that are going on right now. Three serving two. Point for Alvaro. Three serving two. What a nice shot. Nice splat shot by Alvaro. Four serving two. Point. Five serving two. A little quick lead for Alvaro. That's what he needs against a player like David. You really don't want to give him any confidence. I'm going to take a timeout. We have Alvaro Beltran playing David Horn in a round of 16 match. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with some more great racquetball here on the IRT network.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sudsy Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com. Dominate the competition with Head's new radical line of rackets featuring Graphene XT. This generation of graphene technology delivers such explosive power, your opponents won't know what hit them. Used by top pros Rocky Carson and Paula Longoria, there's a radical frame for every player's game. Head, the #1 brand in racquetball. Visit head.com/racquetball for complete details.
Welcome back to the IRT network. As we have side out, good timeout by Bobby Horn. Another side out, 6 serving 2. This is a really good lead for Alvaro. He's known to start off a little slow usually, but you know, this is a little bit different, what we're seeing from Alvaro. Playing good. Seven serving 2. Two, 7. Short serve. Called by a referee, Rodrigo Montoya. Set up for Bobby and puts it away in the corner. Three serving 7. Couple misses from Alvaro. Seven serving 4. I'm gonna fix the scoreboard here.
Punto. 8-4.
Another point for Alvaro. 9. Serving 4. Short serve. Alvaro going with the Z serve to the left side of the court. Bobby leaves it up. Gets it set up and puts it away.
4-9.
If you have never been to the US Open, this is a great tournament. Definitely the biggest tournament racquetball has right now worldwide. It's amazing to see this court in person. So if you have not been here, make sure you make plans for next year, or if you're around, make sure you can come by, check out the club, check out some matches. And you get a chance to see the best racquetball players in the world. A nice tap by Alvaro.
Punto. 10-4.
10 serving 4. Alvaro with his first game point. Another soft touch, and that's going to do it for Alvaro as he takes the first game in this first round of 16s here at the US Open Racquetball Championships. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some more great racquetball here on the IRT Network.
Dominate the competition with Head's new radical line of rackets featuring Graphene XT. This generation of graphene technology delivers such explosive power, your opponents won't know what hit them. Used by top pros Rocky Carson and Paula Longoria, there's a radical frame for every player's game. Head, the #1 brand in racquetball. Visit head.com/racquetball for complete details.
There are no shortcuts to the top. Do you have what it takes? Desire is something within you, and only you. For when the ground falls from your feet, will you be the one to rise up? It's a long road to the top, but that's just what it takes to become pro.
We salute all those who are stepping up their game and inspiring us all.
That don't sound too good. Listen. Love's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as Alvaro Beltran takes the first game against
0-0.
David Horn. Getting ready to start the second game. We have 0 serving 0. Wow. A nice turnaround. Set up for Bobby off the back wall and hits a great pass.
Punto.
Point.
1-0.
1 serving 0. I think we're in for a battle here today. You know, Bobby, one of the new players on tour. Well, not necessarily new. He's been playing for a long time, but he doesn't play the tour full time.
0-1.
This is the second tournament of this season, and this is his second tournament. So I think we're going to see a lot more of him here on the IRT.
No. 1-0.
1 serving 0. Skip ball. 2 serving 0. Alvaro maybe taking a little bit too much off his shots. It looks like.
Punto.
What a great serve.
3-0.
3 serving 0.
Punto.
Another point, another ace serve.
4-0.
4 serving 0. Completely the opposite of what we saw in game 1, where Alvaro took a quick lead over David. Now David is taking a quick lead over Alvaro.
Cero 4.
0 serving 4.
Falta.
Fault serve called. Second serve. Remember, the pros get 2 serves. Side out.
4-0.
4 serving 0. Set up off the back wall. Gonna go down the line. Gets a lucky crack, but gets a point.
5-0.
5 serving 0.
Punto.
And another point. 6 serving 0.
6-0.
Would be good for Alvaro to take a timeout right about now. You know, they're still kind of getting started, so I don't think he's
Punto.
too worried about it. He's probably just going to try to finish this game,
7-0.
win or lose. Wow.
8-0.
8 serving 0. Another skip, too.
Punto.
That's about 4 skip balls from Alvaro.
9-0.
David gonna stick with that drive to the left, I'm pretty sure. With a bit of a jam, left up by Alvaro, another setup. He doesn't even try to get that ball. He knows he's missing too many shots right now, Alvaro. Maybe a little frustrated. 10 serving 0. Wow. I think everyone was looking at the ceiling.
0-10.
Short serve, 0 serving 10. It's never too late, even if you get a couple points. You know, just to put some pressure on David, maybe get a game plan going.
Punto.
No donut.
10.
One serving 10, and the crowd laughs as Alvaro cheers for this 1 point. Side out, 10 serving 1. Short serve. Wow, nice splat shot, puts it away. And David Horn takes game number 2. We're tied, got 1 game apiece. This is sure to be a long match, so if you guys just got here, don't go anywhere. You're in for a treat here today. We have number 4 in the world, Alvaro Beltran, taking on number 20, David Horn.
Is presented by USA Racquetball. Fast, fun fitness for the entire family. Officially recognized as the sport's national governing body, USA Racquetball is extremely proud of having presented the USA Open Racquetball Championships for the past 21 years. Flyers for the 2017 National Doubles Championships, to be held in Phoenix in early February, were placed in that white player's bag that you received to check in, along with a small magnetic schedule that you can save and refer to often. It shows the dates and locations of all the various 2017 National Championships, including national singles that's going to be played in solutions that Ace brands offer you for your condition. You'll find everything they offer in their online catalog, as well as some special offers on some of them. A special locator tool to help you find one of their many stores where you can get them. Ace brand products, another fine product from Korea. And they're proud to support the work of the JDRF and St. Jude as a national co-sponsor of the 2016 United Healthcare U.S. Open Racquetball Championships.
0-0.
Welcome back. We got 0 serving 0 in this third game of our U.S. Open round of 16 match. David Bobby Horn coming in as number 20, seated number 20 in this tournament, and Alvaro Beltran seated number 4. Like to give a shout out to Paul, watching from London, good friend. It's good to hear from you. This is definitely going to be a battle. I would not be surprised if it does go 5 games.
0-0.
0 serving 0. This is a really important game for either player. You know, when you're tied 1 game apiece. You know, game number 3, it's really important. Whoever takes it.
1-0. 1-0.
you know, can potentially win the match in Game 4. Gives him a little confidence for sure going into Game 4. So we'll see how these players handle it. We'll see how they handle Game 3 and Game 4. Maybe even Game 5. Wow.
Punto.
Little miss there by David.
2-0.
Had a set up in the front left corner and should have gone down the line. Anytime you have a setup up in the front, you know, down the line almost always works.
Corta.
Short serve.
Dos botes.
2 bounces.
0-2.
Sorry on the score, guys. The score is 0-2. If you have any questions or you have any comments, you can put them up on the chat box. We'll answer everything for you guys, or try to answer everything for you guys. If you have questions about any other matches, we'll try to get some updates for you. It's kind of hard to see the rest of the matches. This court is somewhere else, you know. The other courts are a little far away, but we have John Scott in the house. He's actually going to try to live stream or get some of the feed live on Facebook, so you guys can see some of the other courts, some of the other matches. There's incredible matches going on. It's unfortunate that we can't see everything, but we'll try to do our best so you guys can stay up to date on everything.
2-2.
Back to the match. We got 2 serving 2. A great C serve and a.
Dos botes.
That's tough to hit from that angle for Alvaro. He was able to put it away.
Dos y 2.
2 serving 2.
Corta.
Short serve. And going back to the match before this, we had Kane Waselenchuk taking out Rodrigo Montoya from Mexico. Rodrigo, one of those players that you don't see very often. You know, you may see him show up at a U.S. Open or a tournament here and there, but he did a great job in the qualifying rounds. He did a great job against Kane. You know, I think Kane was missing a little bit, but I think part of it was because Rodrigo was putting a lot of pressure on him. He was hitting good serves, he was hitting good shots, getting a lot of balls back. He was diving all over the court. So you know, a little bit of pressure and some misses from Kane. And Rodrigo was able to get, you know, a pretty decent score against him. He was actually up, I think, maybe 8-6 or 6-4 or something like that at one point. I'm not sure on the reason why Cliff and Jensen didn't play their doubles, but I think, well, I'm just guessing here. I think they had a singles round after that, and so I think they wanted to save maybe some energy for the singles. I know Jensen lost in the singles. I'm not sure how Cliff did, and he might still be playing right now.
3 iguales.
But, you know, I would guess that would be the reason, because none of them were injured. You know, they're playing today, so
sirve 3.
3 serving 3.
Cambio.
Side out.
3 iguales.
3 serving 3. Nice shot. It's gonna give David another point.
4-3.
4 serving 3.
No, corta.
Oh, nice get. Set up for Alvaro. Alvaro loves using those corners. Loves using
3-4.
the side walls. And it works for him great, especially on this court.
No, corta.
Like I said earlier, if you have never been to this club, this is an amazing facility. Amazing court that they built here. Only for this tournament. You know, this is a portable court. What a nice rally. Wow. Missed by Alvaro. Up in the front.
Cuatro, 3.
4 serving 3. David with the lead. So take a look at David Horn right there. Going for the drive serve to the right side of the court. And Alvaro with a nice splat puts it away.
3-4.
3 serving 4.
Punto. 4 iguales.
4 serving 4. Tied game. Tied match.
Cambio. 4-4.
4 serving 4.
Cambio. 4-4. Punto. 5-4.
Alright, sorry about the color, guys, on that other camera. We've been having some issues with that camera and the lighting. And it's a little hard to get true colors to come out of it, but we have good news. We're actually gonna have the tennis channel here, and we're gonna be able to tap into their cameras and get some great video for you guys. I think that's gonna start in the quarterfinals.
4-6.
Maria Jose is out, not on injury. I think she's in her home country in Bolivia. She just, you know, she hasn't been playing the tour too much.
Cambio.
Not really what the reason is. She's not injured.
6-4.
She's maybe just a little tired of racquetball. You know, we're not sure. We're not sure what her deal is, but she's not at this tournament. Yeah, Bancroft is only playing doubles. No singles for him yet. Alvaro would lead in this game, 6 serving 4.
Cuatro, seis. Corta.
Short serve by David. Great get by David. Alvaro puts it away.
6-4.
Still 6 serving 4, and Alvaro's going to take a timeout. We're broadcasting for you guys live here in Minneapolis, Minnesota for the 2016 U.S. Open Racquetball Championships, the biggest racquetball event.
Family-owned Lewis Drug is their neighborhood store and pharmacy. In addition to quality prescription and non-prescription drugs, Lewis offers a huge selection of everyday necessities.
Which urgent care do you want to try this time?
This one's only a mile away.
Ooh, and it's in network.
This is our best idea yet.
So close. It's not always easy to control your enthusiasm, but with United Healthcare, it's easy to find quick care options and compare costs.
That's my husband.
Let me try this. Second time's the charm.
Oh, there goes mine.
United Healthcare.
Seis, cuatro.
And we're back. 6 serving 4 on the scoreboard.
Punto. 7-4.
Good timeout for Alvaro. Even though it's 1 point, it makes a big difference. You know, in these matches, every single thing makes a difference. Even a side out can mean the difference between losing or winning a match.
Cuatro, siete.
4 serving 7.
Cambiamos.
Side out. And speaking about Ben,
7-4.
you're right. I think he might be playing with the Procanix racket still. Not sure how recovered he is. We haven't seen him play yet. Kane and Ben actually are waiting in the quarterfinals of the doubles, men's pro doubles. There's a qualifying round to get into that quarterfinal round. It's about 2 rounds, so there's other guys that are playing right now. Ben and Kane haven't played a match yet, so nobody knows how recovered he really is, but we'll see.
4-7.
The men's pro doubles is scheduled for today at 7:50 p.m.
5-7.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to broadcast that for you guys live, but we're gonna try. Ben Croft, Kane Waselinchuk will take on Andre Parilia and David Horn, who's actually playing right now.
Siete,
7-5.
Corta.
Alvaro with the lead. I'm sure he wants to take this game. Take a lead 2-1 against David Horn. What a great pass. Great power pass.
5-7.
5 serving 7. Wow. We'll probably need a towel for that. The great thing about this court is that you will never have wet walls. You know, almost half of it up at the top, it's completely open, so it gets a lot of ventilation going through the court.
5-7. 7-5.
A little late call by the ref.
Corta.
Short serve. Nice cutoff right down the line.
5-7.
7-5. Skip ball.
8-5.
8 serving 5. Alvaro Beltran with the lead. Around the wall, gives him another setup and puts it away. And David needs to do a little bit more with that return of serve. Actually, the ball broke. So it's not a point. We're going to replay that. We're going to stay at 8 serving 5. Little break for David.
Ocho,
8-5. We're going to replay that point. Alvaro's going to line up with the drive serve. Short. We're going to see a lot of short serves this week and this weekend. You know, players trying to get a free point here and there. Two bounce get.
5-8.
5-8. Short serve.
Punto.
Skip ball. A little tough to see with that glass, with the reflection. 6-8. Short serve called. Wow, that was a good serve. Hit the crack right in the back of the court.
7-8.
Alvaro was ready for a setup, and that ball died in the corner. 7-8. David coming back. Wow. 8-8.
8-8.
Game to 3 points. Both of these players, still tied up. One game apiece. Now we have 8 serving 8. Like I said earlier, the winner of this game, it's really gonna feel some more confidence going into the fourth.
8-8.
This game is really important for either one of these guys. Two bounce get. Alvaro scoring another point. 9 serving 8. Very close game. Nine serving 8. Skip ball, good call by the ref. I was actually going to call that a skip ball. Eight serving 9. Overhead by Alvaro. That's good call by the ref. Replay. Replay. 8 serving 9. Z serve to the right. David has some really good Z serves. Puts a lot of spin on those balls, and they come out quick. It's kind of hard to get a racket on it to try to cut it off, and if you wait too long, that's not a good idea. 9 serving 9, still tied up. I was gonna say that whoever gets the next point is gonna win this match. So, I'm calling David on this match. What do you guys think out there on the chat box watching? Side out. 9 serving 10. Let's see if Alvaro can stay alive. And remember, you have to win by 2 points. So if Alvaro scores here, somebody has to win 12-10. Wow. It's a good time for a crack. Really good time. 10-10. Still tied up. Short serve. for that crack again. Set up off the back wall. What a nice get by Alvaro. David's gonna reshoot right down the line and get that side out. We're gonna get a towel here on the court. Got the music going. This is a great event. A lot of partying, a lot of fun. You know, even if you don't come and play, you at least gotta come for the fun. You know, it's early in the tournament now, but as soon as we start hitting quarterfinals, you know, and the singles, doubles, the women's, this stadium gets packed. Gets packed. Again, times back in, 10 serving 10. Short serve. Alvaro didn't like that call because he put it away. Second chance for David at 10-10. Gonna go with the backhand Z. Good serve. Gonna get a set up off the back wall. Leaves up his flat, and Alvaro makes him pay for that. I think, you know, David just wants to. Well, he missed the splat, so I think he should, on that shot, he should have gone down the line maybe. I know Alvaro was kind of moving forward a little bit. Another crack. Still at 10-10. That's right. Shot selection. We got David actually saying I think he hit Alvaro with this racket.
Yes.
10-10 still. Game 3, one game apiece. Wow.
Punto.
Bobby was hitting great Z serves, and Alvaro comes back with an even better, I think, Z serve. 11-10. Short serve. Short serve. They're actually still playing. David thought he lost that game. He was upset. Both of these guys were still playing. We'll probably have to turn up the volume on the ref here. 11 serving 10. Second serve for Alvaro. Trying to take game number 3. Great put away. And David's still alive, still fighting. Like I said earlier, this game is really important for either one of these guys. When you are up 2-1, and you know all you need is one more game, you know, in a way it relieves some pressure. You know you don't have to fight as long. Like, you don't have to win 2 or 3 games straight. You just have to win one more game.
Yes,
11. 10-11. David with the serve. Gonna go with the drive serve. Looking to get one more point here. Stay alive. A nice get. Another great get. A little short. 11-10, game point. Number 2 for Alvaro Beltran. Wow. That was a spin pinch. Puts it away in the right corner. Kid takes game number 3. Alvaro Beltran up 2-1 in this U.S. Open Racquetball Championships from Minneapolis, Minnesota. 2016, 21 years going on this tournament. It used to be in Memphis, Tennessee, and they moved it to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Do I see this going 5? Yeah, I see this going 5 games. I don't think... Let me turn this volume down. I don't think Bobby's going to get tired. I did give him a battle earlier today. We went 5 games. And the more we played, the fresher he got. He had more energy. The longer we played, he had more energy and I had less energy. So I think that's going to benefit him in this game, in this match. You know, I'm sure he's going to come out strong in the 4th game. He's going to try to take it. I'm sure he doesn't want to lose. You know, he has the chance to win. They're going back and forth. It's not like he's, you know, he's getting beat easily. So he knows he's in there. He just has to fight a little bit more. Maybe get some more balls back, put some more balls away. So, and I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that in this 4th game. But I don't think, you know, energy for him is going to be an issue. So I think he's going to come out stronger in this 4th game. Hopefully take it into a 5th. I think everyone here wants to see a 5th game. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back with some more great racquetball here on the IRT Network. We're broadcasting to you live from the U.S. Open Racquetball Championships in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Which urgent care do you want to try this time?
This one's only a little wet.
Ooh, and it's in network.
This is our best idea yet.
It's not always easy to control your enthusiasm, but with United Healthcare, it's easy to find quick care options and compare costs.
That's my husband.
Let me try this. Second time's the charm.
Oh, there goes mine.
United Healthcare.
All right, did you know I was the mommy slam dunk champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left, I fake a mom. Mama go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sudsy Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com.
Back 0 serving 1. Side out, 1 serving 0. Missed by Alvaro. 2 serving 0. Three zero. David with the lead. He's gonna go with the drive serve to the left, and another skip ball by Alvaro. He knows he's missing too much here. Giving that quick lead to David at 4 serving 0. Another skip. That's one of the things you cannot do. Timeout for Alvaro. Bobby looking confident here. Like you guys mentioned earlier here in the chat box, he's not as intense in this 4th game. We'll see if he's not afraid of going into a 5th game. I'm sure he's not, but we'll see. We'll see who takes it. I mean, you know, this game is pretty much about halfway done for David. He only has to score another 6 points to win this game. Alvaro, on the other hand, still has 0, still has to score 11. We'll see how this timeout affects Alvaro. We'll see if he can come back from a 5-0. And we're back after a timeout. David Bobby Horn, 5 serving 0 in this 4th game against Alvaro Beltran. Taking up a quick lead. Alvaro skipping about 3 or 4 balls, giving him, you know, the free points. Great cutoff. David calling a 2-bounce get, but ref didn't call anything. Still was able to get back in the box. 5 serving 0. A little too much from Bobby. He got to the ball, you know, didn't have to kill it necessarily. Oh, but skipped it instead. Skip ball by Alvaro. That's number 5 in this game. Five serving 0 is the score. Alvaro Beltran leads the series 2-1, and is losing this 4th game. Set up off the back wall. Gonna put it away with the cross court. 0 serving 5. is just skipping too many balls. Skip ball number 6 in this game. Short serve. That's right. I think, you know, if this does go 5, it's gonna be a battle for sure. David on the younger side, full of energy, I'm sure. Alvaro a little bit older. We have a side out. 0 serving 5. Alvaro going with the serve. I'm not sure if that was good or if that was a skip. It was a good shot. It was a tough shot, risky shot, overhead reverse pinch. With one, I think he had a foot right over the line. Set up off the back wall for Alvaro and puts it away. Referee calls it good. That's all that matters, what the ref says. You can't argue it, you can't challenge it, not yet, until the quarterfinals. Good rally as Alvaro Beltran gets on the board. 1 serving 5. After giving away too many points. I think we had about 6 skip balls from Alvaro in this game, not even in the match, just this game. But David is playing good. You know, he's making a move, forcing him to shoot the ball. You know, that's the reason why he skipped so many. One of the reasons. David with the second serve, gonna go with the Z to the left. Set up for Alvaro. Oh, David was right there. Kind of missed it. Maybe he lost it a little bit in the glass. It's really tough to play on this court. Everything on the other side of the glass is dark, and these guys are playing with a purple HD ball, so it kind of gets lost a little bit on cross courts, on splats, shots like that go along the side walls. Nice push. Five serving 2. David back in the box, looking to score point number 6. And there's another skip ball by Alvaro. Way too many in this game. Alvaro back in the box at 2-6. Alvaro's missing too many shots this game. David is taking advantage of everything he can. That's what he needs to do. That was a great cutoff by Alvaro. 2 serving 6. Let's see if he can score 1 point here. David asking for a screenshot on that. I thought it was clean. And that's the point Alvaro was looking for. Number 3 gets him a little closer. So what a nice get. Just standing right there. Another setup, another great get. Let's see if... Oh, the ref calls it a replay. That's a good call. Three, 6. And skip ball from David. And this is where he needs to watch out, David. You know, he can't let Alvaro get another point or get closer. Great put away. David is going to take a timeout. And we're going to take a timeout as well. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the IRT Network. This is the U.S. Open Racquetball Championships from Minneapolis, Minnesota. The greatest, the biggest, this is the best event racquetball has. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more great racquetball here on the IRT Network.
Alright, did you know I was the mommy slam dunk champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, I go to left, fake 'em out. Mama go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
Back after a timeout. We have David Bobby Horn on the court playing Alvaro Beltran. Alvaro Beltran, the number 4 ranked professional in the world. David ranked number 20, seeded number 20 in this tournament. Watching a great match. Both players waiting to see what the call is. Nobody knows. David goes back up to the service box. Pretty confident that he's going to get this call. Alvaro trying to convince the ref to go the other way. And 6-4. Wow. That ball actually curved, I think. Alvaro hitting it hard. Gets back in the box. 4 serving 6. Short serve. Alvaro's leading this series 2-1. David looking to finish this game and hopefully take it to a fifth game. We have a lot of fans here on the chat box that want to see a fifth game. But it's going to be tough. You know, Alvaro coming back from a 5-0 lead, or coming back after being down 5-0. And looking to tie it up. And he does. Six, serving six. Point for Alvaro Beltran. 7-6. After being down 5-0, comes back, takes the lead at 7-6. It's amazing play from Alvaro. See if he can keep it going. He's going to try to close this game out, but David is going to fight. He's not going to let him have it that easy. Seven serving six. Alvaro Beltran going with the drive serve. Going to drive to the left. Looked a little short. Sorry about the scoreboard, guys. You're right. This Alvaro's up 2-1. So game 3 went to Alvaro Beltran. Set up for Alvaro, goes down the line. Up goes cross court. That's a good rally. Crowd is loving it. We got to get the crowd involved a little bit more. There's probably about 100 people watching here live right now. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can't, please let me know. Put it up on the chat box. If you have any questions, any comments, let us know. We'll try to get an answer for you. Right after this match on this court, we're going to have Daniel De La Rosa taking on Jose Diaz. So that's going to be a great match as well. And we're going to have great racquetball all day today. If there's anyone tuning in just now, you're in for a treat today, tomorrow, the day after, all the way till Sunday. 7-7. Wow, what a nice get by Alvaro. Set up off the back wall for David. Leaves it up. And Alvaro skips an easy setup. He wants to completely forget about that shot. David with the lead again at 8-7. Alvaro asking where he dove so they can check for wet spots on the floor. 8 serving 7. Short serve. Good shot. Seven serves 8. Nice put away. Alvaro left his serve up a little bit. David taking advantage of that. Short serve. Close. David most likely going to go with the Z serve for his second serve. It's a great serve that he has. He puts a lot of spin on that ball. It's a little high, so it's tough to come in and cut it off. And you know, if you wait too long, it's trouble in the back. So it really forces you to do something with it early. 9 serving 7. David with the lead. David wins this game. We're going 5. And he has his first game point. Short serve. See if he can close it out right here. Wow. David hit an okay serve. Alvaro left the ball way up. Well, not really way up, but left it up enough for Bobby to run up there and be set, and he left it even higher. You know, Alvaro was already waiting in the back of the court, waiting to get out. But no, the ball came back and Alvaro put it away. That's true. I think David, if he loses this game, he's gonna remember that shot forever. There he goes. He's probably thinking about that right now. I should have put that ball away. That was an easy setup. I can't believe he missed it by that much. You know, even missing it by a little bit would have been fine, but he left it way up. Wow. Dive rekill. Push. Good shot. Good shot called. The angle of the ball, from the angle of the ball, it looked like it was going to the floor, but it made the front wall somehow. David back in the box, looking to close out this game for the third time. 10 serving 7. He needs to do it right here. If there's another side out, he's going to feel too much pressure. This match can get away from him very easy. That's what I'm talking about. You know, he's going to start feeling the pressure now. He's been in the box 3 times, missed 2 setups to finish this game. It was unable to do it. Alvaro coming back slowly but surely at 8-10 now. Remember, he was down 5-0. Ties it up at 6-6. Then he's down again. Ties it up. He's down again. Let's see if he can tie it up. Short serve. Second serve for Alvaro. Alvaro with the high. Nick lob to the backhand. Bobby's going to cut it off, and like I mentioned earlier, you know, it looked like Alvaro missed the ball there on the side glass. It's tough to see on that side glass, both side walls. Set up for Bobby, and there he goes. He puts it away. Takes game number 4. We are going 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is what everybody wanted to see here on the chat box. David Horn takes game number 4. 11-8, a really close game. But we have one more. This is going to be the final game. This is going to be the battle. Both of these guys are going to put everything they have into this game. And we're only going to have one winner, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some more great racquetball from the US Open Racquetball Championships, the greatest tournament we have in the racquetball world. And you don't want to miss any of the action. So give us about a minute. We'll be back with some more racquetball here on the IRT Network.
Alright, did you know it's the Molly Slam Dunk champion?
Really?
Yes, really don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you better not. Here we go. Let's hear the crowd. Go to right, go to left, fake 'em out. Mama, go up, up, up.
She did it.
Again.
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.
There are no shortcuts to the top. Do you have what it takes? Desire is something within you and only you. For when the ground falls from your feet, will you be the one to rise up? It's a long road to the top, but that's just what it takes to become pro.
Dominate the competition with Head's new radical line of rackets featuring Graphene XT. This generation of graphene technology delivers such explosive power, your opponents won't know what hit them. Used by top pros Rocky Carson and Paula Longoria, there's a radical frame for every player's game. Head, the #1 brand in racquetball. Visit head.com/racquetball for complete details.
Which urgent care do you want to try this time?
This one's only a mile away.
Ooh, and it's in network.
This is our best idea yet.
So close. It's not always easy to control your enthusiasm, but with United Healthcare, it's easy to find quick care options and compare costs.
That's my husband.
Let me try this. Second time's the charm.
Oh, there goes mine.
United Healthcare.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. As we're getting ready to start game number 5. This is an amazing match we're witnessing right now. Alvaro Beltran, the #4 ranked pro on the men's professional racquetball tour, taking on David Horn, #20 seed in this tournament.
I'm a subscriber. I was playing music. Yeah. Alright, we'll get back into this. Yeah, do your thing, man. You're doing good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to start game number 5. This men's professional round of 16 match at the 2016 U.S. Open Racquetball Championships, the biggest tournament we have in racquetball. This is the Grand Slam event. An amazing facility, an amazing court, an amazing stadium that gets built here in Minneapolis. David Horn taking on Alvaro Beltran. 5 games. And everyone is excited to be watching this right now. We have David with the lead at 1-0. Great get. Alvaro with the setup. Another setup off the back wall. Goes right in the middle. Alvaro had some trouble putting the easy ball away, but then puts away the really tough, hard overhead wallpaper. You know, he's able to put that away, so 0-1. Good shot. Point for Alvaro. 1-1. Definitely in for a battle. Both of these guys going back and forth. Ooh, easy miss. Easy miss for Alvaro. He knows that and he's upset about it. All you can do is move on. Try to get the next one. 1-1. Great serve. Set up off the back wall. Wow. Great reach from Alvaro. And still had the presence of mind to flick it and roll it out on that left corner on a dive. That's tough to do. A lot of people can't even do that standing up. But he does it on the fly. One serving one. Alvaro going with the drive serve. Probably going to be a Z. It's a good C. The setup off the back wall. Hits it behind him a little bit. Skips the ball. Way too many skips we've seen from Alvaro. Great flick cross court. Not a bad serve from David. One serving one. Short serve. Alvaro going with the Z. Left side of the court. Two bounce get. That would have been a great shot. And that was tough to see. I'm surprised the referee saw that ball. You know, Alvaro kind of blocked it with his body as he was diving forward. Now there are some players on tour that can sell that shot to the ref. I'm not going to say any names, but you know, some players will just walk up to the front, pretend it was good, yeah, and the referee will buy it and he'll give him a point. One. Short serve. Easy serve to the backhand. Not sure what happened there. But Alvaro's going to serve. One serving one. Still going back and forth. Back and forth. And both of these guys fighting. This is the final game. Short serve. Like I said earlier, we're going to see a lot of short serves. And these players are trying to sneak a point here and there with an ace. A great cutoff. Alvaro needs to go away from that lob. I think the Z, you know, the hard Z as a second serve was working well. What a nice serve, crack serve. Bobby has the lead at 2-1 in this fifth game. Side out. 1-2. Set up for Alvaro. A nice get. And a great cutoff, great put away. Anytime you have a chance to cut that ball off in the front, you gotta try to take advantage of that. Don't want to give your opponent any chance. I'm not saying forcing it, but if you have the opportunity and you're well set, you want to move up and cut that ball off, like Alvaro just did. 3. Serving 2. We got 3 serving 2 on the scoreboard. That's the Z that I was talking about for Alvaro. Puts a little bit more pressure on Bobby to do something with the ball. Nice get. Set up for Alvaro, puts it away in the corner. It's going to give him another point. Taking a little bit of a cushion here at 4-2. Short serve called. The crowd is too quiet. Not a lot of emotion from the crowd. I think they're just they're excited about watching this fifth game. They don't even want to make any noise. They just want to watch. Good timeout from Bobby. As Alvaro Beltran is up 5-2 in this fifth game. We're going to take a little commercial break. We'll be back with the rest of game number 5. Don't go anywhere. This game, this match, is coming close to an end. So we'll be back with some more great racquetball here on the IRT Network from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the U.S. Open Racquetball Championships.
Which urgent care do you want to try this time?
This one's on the MRI.
Ooh, and it's in network.
This is our best idea yet.
So close. It's not always easy to control your enthusiasm, but with United Healthcare, it's easy to find quick care options and compare costs.
That's my husband.
Let me try this. Second time's the charm.
Oh, there goes mine.
United Healthcare.
All right, back to game 5. as Alvaro Beltran has the lead at 5-2. Looking to make a quarterfinals here at the U.S. Open. David Bobby Horn looking to make her first quarterfinal at a U.S. Open, I'm pretty sure. Ball's called skip. Alvaro maybe trying to sell it a little bit, but it wasn't enough. 2, serving 5. Short serve. See if David could score here. Definitely needs a point at least to keep the pressure on Alvaro. Alvaro looking for the short serve. It was pretty close. No call by the ref. Alvaro a little upset, and that's the point that David needed to gain a little confidence. Feel like he's still right there. Make Alvaro feel the pressure. Skip ball. You can't do that. You can't give away free points, especially not in the 5th game. Short serve. Serve number 2 coming up. Probably going to go with a Z. And that's a good serve. Wow. Alvaro left his ball up. Had a setup. David had a setup and skips it. Just going for too much. Sometimes all you got to do is just hit it about a foot off the floor, and you'll be able to get a point. But we as racquetball players, we love to hit the rollouts and the inch high shots. Even if we have an easy setup, we'll try to do ridiculous things sometimes. Six, 4. Set up off the back wall. Great rally here, lots of nice gets. Wow. Great put away. Great gets from both players, diving across the court, shooting from their knees. This is something you don't see in any other sport. But you see it in racquetball almost every single rally, so definitely the most amazing sport in the world. One of the fastest sports in the world. Exciting to watch. We have about 200 people here at the stadium court watching live. Watching a great match between Alvaro and David. Four, 6. David's definitely not out. Still fighting. Still has a chance. Wow. He's going for too much. Like I said earlier, us racquetball players like to go for a little too much. He could have gone straight down the line, a foot high, and he probably would have won that rally. Ball cracked out. Let's see what the ref calls here. A replay. David not liking that call. It's tough. When you have a crack like that, it's tough. Tough to call. Set up for Alvaro. Great get by David. Not sure what that was, if it was good or not, but Alvaro gets the rally, gets the point. it's tough for the ref to see when these guys are all over the court. 7-4. Skip ball. You can definitely tell these guys are feeling the pressure from each other. You know, we're seeing a lot of skip balls, a lot of setups being missed, balls left up high. 4-7. Short serve. Like to give a shout out to a friend, good friend, Brian Pineda. We'll miss you, man. Hope to see you soon. Nice get, left up high. Another great get by Bobby. One more. Almost makes it. There we go. Getting the crowd involved a little bit. I don't know why they're so shy. There's about 200 people here and only 15 were clapping for that. That was a great rally. Daniel De La Rosa getting warmed up. He's going to be up next on this court. Daniel De La Rosa, Jose Diaz. They're going to be up next. And we'll try to get the rest of the matches here as soon as I get an update of who else is going to be on this court. This is game number 5 of a round of 16 match at the United Healthcare US Open Racquetball Championships. If you have never been to the US Open, I encourage you to come. This is a tournament that you don't want to miss. You know, it's the best tournament racquetball has in the world. It's the biggest. You obviously have the portable stadium court. You have the stadium. You have you know, hundreds of fans watching. We're broadcasting it live, and it's just an amazing tournament to be at. You know, right now we have the music going. We have the VIP lounge upstairs where you can eat, you can drink, you can just have a good time. And as soon as you walk out the club, you're right downtown, and you have all these bars, you have all these restaurants, or all these attractions that. And you also have hotels, so you don't even need to rent a car. You can just walk out, walk back to your room, or walk to a restaurant, and go out, have some drinks at a bar, or wherever. If you don't drink alcohol, you can go drink some water. We could probably do that anywhere. All right, back to the match. As Alvaro leads game number 5. 7-4. Both players getting many opportunities, having some trouble putting the ball away, skipping a lot, leaving the ball up. Definitely feeling each other's pressure. That was a good serve. And the ref calls it bad. Alvaro's not going to like that. He thinks it was good. A little upset. He thought it was good. Everybody thought it was good, I think. I'd like to see Alvaro go with a Z rather than the lob.
He's getting you the lanyards, and I'll go back upstairs. I want to check out
Or the Nick. That was a good serve. Overhead cross court. Bobby puts it away. A little bit of a break as that ball went down the line instead of crossing over to the right side. 4 serving 7. On the mic here for you guys, Mauricio Zalata, also known as Momo Zalata, taking on the job of commentating for now as John Scott gets set up and comes back here on the mic. Line judges will come in starting in the quarterfinals. That's when we'll have the replays. I'm not sure if we're gonna have line judges, but I think we're just gonna do the replays, where a player can challenge a call, and we go back to the slow motion camera and take a better look. Or it might be a combination. You know, I'm not sure. I'll find out for you guys, and I'll let you know. Thanks for the compliment, guys, on the chat box. Out here doing my best to promote the sport that we all love, you know. 8-5. Back to the match. Still a really close game. You can't count anybody out. And Alvaro takes a little bit of an edge at 8-5. Going with the nick. That's the skip ball. I got a question here if commentating has helped me with my game. Maybe a little bit. You know, it's kind of tough to enjoy the match when you're talking and you're doing the controls, and then sometimes you have to do a replay or put commercials up. So you know, I'm a little bit more focused on running the boards. From time to time, I can get a little break and get on a roll and kind of enjoy the match a little bit better. But overall, yeah, because I'm watching racquetball all day, so I'm seeing what players are doing wrong, what other things I should be doing, and what things I shouldn't be doing. So it's good. Anytime you watch racquetball, or good racquetball, you can get better. And look at this. David Horn coming back and almost tying it up at 7-8 now. Set up for Alvaro Beltran. Great get by David. Wow, that was a little bit of a crazy shot, but gets a set up off the back wall and skips it. Another easy shot for Bobby. He had the whole right side open. Like I said earlier, you don't necessarily have to kill it. You could have hit that, you know, about a foot high on the right side, and if it wasn't a point, it was going to be a weak return by Alvaro. But instead, you know, skips it, gives a free point away. Wow. Wow, that's a great shot. Great reach, and hits the 3-wall post for a kill shot. Nine serving 7. That's going to be called a replay. That's a good call. I think Alvaro missed his down the line pass a little bit. He's kind of frustrated at that and at the fact that it was called a replay. Short serve. 9-7. A round of 16 is definitely a battle. I think we've been here over 2 hours watching this match, and it was called earlier in the match. We knew this was going to be a battle, and you know, it was either going to be 4 or 5 games. A lot of fans asking for 5. Here you got it, 5 games. That's a replay. Oh no. David got screwed on that one a little bit. That was definitely a replay. The ball was up. David couldn't see it. Screen ball. And the ref calls it a point for Alvaro, giving Alvaro his first match point. Well, let's see if he can close it out. I'm sure, you know, Bobby's going to be thinking about that point. Hopefully he can get back to focus here. Short serve. Hey, James D on Brad Rogers. He is in the building. I spoke to him earlier, or actually yesterday, about coming back on the mic. He's excited, so he will be here sometime. Not sure when. I think he might be playing. But that's the match. The match goes to Alvaro Beltran in 5, 11-4, loses 11-1, comes back to win 12-10, loses 11-8, and takes game number 5, 11-7. Definitely a battle, definitely a close match. Could have gone either way, but Alvaro takes the edge, takes the lead, and was able to finish this game. Bobby a little frustrated because he knew he had it. You know, he was right there in every game. But, you know, that's what happens in racquetball. Games come to an end. And unfortunately for David, Alvaro came out the winner. So Alvaro will be playing in the quarterfinals tomorrow. And our next match here on the stadium court is going to be Daniel De La Rosa taking on Jose Diaz. So don't go anywhere. We are broadcasting live from Minneapolis, Minnesota for the biggest and the greatest racquetball tournament we have. This is the US Open Racquetball Championships. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with some more great racquetball from Minneapolis.
Want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make